Hello everyone, let's learn another concept on cubes which is generally asked based upon the coloring of cubes. Now in the previous video we came across the concept of cutting the cubes and we learned how to minimize and maximize the number of cubes with a certain number of cuts, and we know that we get the maximum number of pieces when we evenly distribute the number of cuts along the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, or the length, breadth and height. So like cutting of cubes, a few assumptions are also involved in coloring of cubes. So the first assumption in coloring of cubes is only external faces of the cube are painted and then the cube is cut. So if there's a question based upon coloring of cubes, so first of all we'll paint all the external surfaces and then only we'll cut the cube into smaller pieces. Like in this cube we can see that all the surfaces have been painted first and then two cuts have been made along the length, two along the breadth and two along the height. So when x cuts are made along the x-axis, y cuts are made along the y-axis and z cuts are made along the z-axis, the number of pieces that the cube is divided into becomes x plus 1 into y plus 1 into z plus 1. And when x is equal to y equal to z, then we get the maximum number of pieces from a certain number of cuts. If we have 6 cuts and if we evenly distribute 6 into 2 cuts along the x-axis, 2 along the y-axis and 2 along the z-axis, then all the pieces obtained would be cubes. All the smaller pieces would be cubes. But if we distribute these 6 cuts into x, y, z axis as 3, 2 and 1, then the pieces obtained by making 3 cuts along x-axis, 2 along y-axis and 1 along z-axis won't lead to formation of cubes. I hope it is clear to you. So we always have to assume that only external faces of the cube will be painted unless it is mentioned in the question that the coloring is being done differently. Now after coloring the cube and cutting it, we get smaller pieces. Like if we cut this cube provided here by making 2 cuts along the breadth, 2 along the length and 2 cuts along the height, and after that if we divide this cube into smaller pieces, then this will be a piece formed. This is a particular cube which will come out of the corner. Similarly, there would be 27 such cubes because 2 cuts along the length, 2 cuts along the breadth and 2 cuts along the height. So number of cubes obtained would be 27. Now in the cubes present at the corners, we can see that there are 3 faces painted. This one and this face. So cubes with 3 colored faces are present at the corners. So all the cubes that will be present at the corners will have 3 faces colored. So we have covered all the cubes at the corners. Now cubes with 2 faces colored are along the edge, removing the cubes at the corners. Like in this cube, this is at the edge and it has 2 faces colored. Similarly, this cube has 2 faces colored. This cube has 2 faces colored. So all the cubes present along the edges have 2 faces colored. So I hope this point is clear to you. Then coming to cubes with 1 face colored, such cubes are present on the face, removing the cubes on the corners and the edges. So removing the cubes present at the corners and the edges, we can remove this cube, then this cube, this cube. All these are present at the corners or the edges. So the cubes left are these, this particular cube, this one, and a few at the back side which are not visible. So in most of the cases you have to visualize the whole cube. So cubes with 1 face colored are present on the face, removing the cubes on the corners and edges. I hope it is clear to you. Now finally we have cubes with 0 face colored. So for that we have to remove the first layer of the cubes from all the faces, or we can say that such cubes are present inside the cube, removing the first layer. So the first layer includes the cubes which we can see here. So if we remove all these cubes, then the cubes that are inside this cube or inside the first layer of this cube will have no faces colored. So again and again I am telling you that visualization is very necessary in questions related to cubes, because you won't be able to see all the cubes after drawing such a diagram. So you have to visualize it. So cubes with 3 faces colored are present at the corners. Cubes with 2 faces colored are present along the edge, removing the cubes at the corners. Cubes with 1 face colored are present on the face, removing the cubes on the corners and edges, and 0 face colored cubes are present inside the cube or after removing the first colored layer. Now let us try to understand these concepts with the help of an example. A cube is colored red on all the faces and cut into 125 smaller identical pieces using minimum possible number of cuts. So the cube is being cut into 125 smaller identical pieces. That means for identical pieces we have to distribute the cuts evenly into the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So the number of pieces formed after making such cuts would be x plus 1, y plus 1 into z plus 1. Now we have to make the number of pieces equal to 125. So this must be equal to 5. This must be equal to 5 and this must be equal to 5, which means that number of cuts in the x-axis would be 4, number of cuts in the y-axis would also be 4, and along the z-axis would also be 4, because identical pieces are obtained only when we distribute the number of cuts evenly into the x, y and z axis. So the minimum number of cuts to do so would be 4 plus 4 plus 4, that means 12 cuts. 4 along the length, 4 along the breadth and 4 along the height. So all the cubes formed here in this diagram are identical, and these are total 125 cubes. Now the first question is the number of cubes having 6 colored faces. So we know that after cutting the cube, the maximum number of colored faces that a cube can possess is 3, and that will be at the corners. That means the cube at corners can have 3 surfaces painted, hence there can be no cubes having 6 faces colored after cutting it. So there would be 0 such cubes. Similarly for question number 2, number of cubes having 5 colored faces, this is also impossible, so there would be 0 such cubes. Again in question number 3, the number of cubes having 4 colored faces, so this is not possible, so 0 such cubes. Now in question number 4, the number of cubes having 3 colored faces. So in the previous slide we learned that 3 colored faces cubes are present at the corners, and we know that there are 8 corners in a cube, so there would be 8 such cubes. Then in question number 5 we have number of cubes having 2 colored faces, and we know that cubes with 2 colored faces are present at the edges by removing the corners. So the cubes having 2 colored faces here are this cube, then this cube, and if we come to this edge, then there are 1, 2, 3 such cubes along this edge. So we can see that along every edge there are 3 such cubes which have 2 colored faces, and we know that there are 12 edges in a cube. So 12 edges, and each edge has 3 cubes which have 2 faces colored, so there would be 36 such cubes which have 2 faces colored when we cut it. So after cutting this large cube we will have 36 smaller cubes which will have 2 faces colored. Now coming to question number 6, number of cubes having 1 face colored. So we know that cubes with 1 face colored are present along the face after removing the cubes at corners and edges. So if we remove all the cubes at corners and edges, then we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in one face we can see that we have 9 such cubes that have 1 face colored, and we know that in a cube we have 6 faces and each face is giving us 9 such cubes. So there will be 54 total cubes that have 1 face colored. Now finally we have number of cubes having 0 colored faces. So we know that 0 faces colored cubes are found when we remove one colored layer from each face. So there are two ways to find the number of 0 colored faces. Either we can subtract the number of cubes having 3 colored faces, 2 colored faces, 1 colored faces from the total number of cubes. That means we can subtract 54 plus 36 plus 8 from 125, which gives us 27. Or if we remove all the cubes at corners, at the edges and at the faces, then that means we have removed the first layer of colored cubes. So if we remove such a layer from the top, from the bottom, from left, right and front, rear, then we will be left with only a 3 by 3 cube, because it will have the left layer, right layer, top layer, bottom layer, front and rear removed. So it will be a 3 by 3 cube. Again, this is based upon visualization. So the number of cubes with 0 faces colored would be 3 cross 3 cross 3, which means 27. So you can solve it in both ways, whichever suits you. So this was a very basic question which was based upon both coloring and cutting of cubes. I hope it is clear to you. You should understand this question very properly, because in the questions that we are going to solve ahead, lot of these concepts would be involved. So I hope it is clear to you.